Every year, the 507th Infantry Regiment trains thousands of soldiers who come to Fort Benning to become paratroopers. And airborne units can't send their paratroopers out of aircraft without qualified experts who check every little detail on each soldier to make sure every jump is a safe one. So the 507th offers a course to students to become these experts called Jump Masters.
Hold squat.
They can be the most important person in the world in the eyes of a paratrooper. The Jump Master is the one who checks every soldier over, making absolutely sure each one is properly secured and equipped in order to safely jump out of an airplane.
This is the last inspection the jumper will have by somebody else prior to him exiting the aircraft. Very important job, a lot of responsibility because your mistake could be somebody's life.
Jump Master School is a challenging 3-week class that covers all things airborne, but the majority of the time is spent learning the Jump Master Personnel Inspection, or JMPI. This is where every detail of a jumper and his equipment is checked in order to make absolutely sure the jumper is properly rigged.
It's a sequence of inspecting every piece of equipment that jumper has, ballistic helmet, parachute, combat equipment, making sure that it's all rigged properly and that when the jumper exits the aircraft that nothing will malfunction, hopefully.
This is a critical element. We get schooled and tested on all the parts of being a jump master, the safety operations, actions in the aircraft, the pre-jump sustainment airborne training piece that we have to memorize, but it really comes down to the JMPI, you know, because you don't want to send a jumper out the aircraft who's got a major rigging deficiency.
In order to learn and reinforce the skills of the Jump Master Personnel Inspection, students are put in what's called the JMPI circle. This is where they run through the JMPI sequence on each other over and over again while being timed and supervised by instructors.
There's nothing that takes the place of the circle, just going over it and over and over and over and over again. The eye-hand coordination is key. Training your eyes to stay with your hands, to train yourself mentally to know what to look for. Bringing all those three parts together in a symphony.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. The slower you are, the smoother you move, the smoother you are, the actual faster you'll be. The whole trick to JMPI is trusting your sequence. So if you trust your sequence, you will find almost every single deficiency every time, and you'll make time. If I inspect it like I'm supposed to, I will see exactly what I'm supposed to see.
Aside from good old-fashioned study and repetition, the course employs an effective technique called the ghost jumper. It's where students use the tool of visualization and do their JMPI with no jumper standing before them. It looks like a martial art and is a lot like shadow boxing.
Ghost jumping, yeah, it's to learn the sequence in your mind so you don't have to stop and think about, okay, what comes next. You just keep going, and you do a lot of ghost jumpers to memorize the sequence.
Becoming a jump master is serious business and comes with a lot of responsibility. They become leaders and experts in airborne operations and are directly responsible for paratrooper safety when conducting jump missions and training.
The responsibility that's placed on the jump master is quite substantial.
It is a very important job. There's a lot of troopers out there that are looking to you to make sure that they have a safe jump when they exit the aircraft.
The students and cadre here at the 507 tell me that the course is very challenging, and obviously for good reason. After all, the Army knows that every paratrooper must have an expert jump master looking after them during each jump in order to get safely back down to earth.